Hello and welcome, my microscopic nibbles. I've noticed that there's so many of you guys out there that are sort of new to Bloons Tower Defense 6, or maybe you just aren't an expert, and you might like some of my strategies, but you realize you don't have the right heroes, you don't have the right monkey knowledge, you don't have the right towers to finish that all off. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to bring you guys a noob-tastic video. This is for you guys, and I don't mean this as an offensive term. This is for you guys who are new at the game, who want to learn some cool and interesting strategies, and hopefully be able to pull them off just as easy as I do. The main thing is, if you don't have any monkey knowledge, this is perfect for you, because I actually have it all unlocked, but I can easily turn it on or off. And in today's video, we're going to turn it off completely. So I will have no monkey knowledge. If you guys have some of it, that means it's really going to help you out here. In addition, I'm going to be using a free hero here, so the first 4 heroes are free. I would still recommend, as soon as you get that 5,000 monkey money, either spend it on monkey knowledge or buy your favorite hero. Adora, Churchill, even Etienne, all really good heroes to kind of start off your game with. Even Pat, also pretty good. And today what I'm going to do is I'm not going to be playing chimps. I'm just going to start you guys off with a nice, easy game mode. We're just going to play on hard. Now, this video is not going to have very many cuts or things like that. We're just going to kind of start you off and explain the game as easily as I possibly can. And one of the best towers in the game to start off with is going to be your Dart Monkey. And what I would recommend is you get a very quick shots, and as soon as you can, we get this triple shot Dart Monkey over here. Alright, as far as positioning goes, you can put him just about anywhere, but realistically, if you want to think about all towers and how they're going to be the most efficient, what you should do is you should think about how you can end up getting them to hit the most spots possible while still being in a decent spot. Alright, so for example, the Bloons are going to come around here, we can hit him once. They're going to come around here, we can hit him twice. And they're going to come around here, we can hit him a third time. Alright, then we have 3 chances to hit the Bloons, just in case they try to sneak through over here. That's great for us to have. Now what we're going to get is we're going to get sharp shots, and we're going to get razor sharp shots. And this is going to be sort of the base tower of our strategy here. He's going to be the guy that we want to keep around for a long time, just because he's going to do a lot of pops. Now, as far as your hero is concerned, that is always the #1 thing in the back of your mind. How do I get my hero up as fast as possible? Because the sooner you put them down, the sooner they're going to earn experience, and the higher they're going to level up. And by leveling up, it's literally free popping power. You have 20 levels that you can level up over here. And if you're, level 20, it only costs you $970 to get as much popping power as maybe a crossbow master or something. So that's why you want to put these heroes down as fast as possible and let them start earning their experience and getting you free popping power. Alright, so now that we have enough money for our hero here, it's $970 for Gwendolyn. That's okay. Again, if you have monkey knowledge, it's going to be a little cheaper. You'll have some extra starting cash and stuff like that. That'll be fantastic. Again, just put them sort of close to one of your other towers. Alright. The reason why we're going to do this is because Gwendolyn has a special ability that automatically happens where she heats up the towers around here. And when she heats them up, they end up getting extra popping power. And by the way, if you guys are enjoying this content, this is a little bit different for me. I know that these videos don't get as many views and usually don't get as much watch time, but I hope that for the few people that it does help out, I hope that it helps you out a lot, and I hope that you appreciate that. I hope you could just caress that little like button for me. And if you guys want, I make a lot of content out there. Make sure you guys are subscribed, alright? Make sure you're subscribed. I'll always have extra content flowing your way. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go for a heli pilot. Alright, this is something that is technically a little bit of micro, but I think it's something you should still get used to, even as a newer player, to throw this guy down and make sure you can use him in an effective way. And the main reason I want to show you guys this is because it's really good with Gwendolyn, and because it's good practice. Alright, we can learn how to do the heli pilot, and we can learn how to target. Alright, so every tower has 4 different... I think every tower has 4 different targeting priorities. You can put them on first, strong, close, or last. In most situations, first is probably the best. Alright, most. Not all. But for a heli pilot, we don't have first, last, close, or strong. We are to control this guy. Kind of. We can also put him on patrol points and just kind of click this and say, well, we want you to go from here to here. Alright, and just kind of go back and forth. And that's fine. We're going to lose out a little bit of pop power here, but not very much at all. Or, usually what's better is instead of patrol points, you can just go over to lock in place. Lock him in place. leave him somewhere in the middle of the map. Just kind of let him do his thing for a little bit, right? That should be good enough. One other thing you got to keep in mind is you got to get some sort of camo detection. So I'm going to recommend we get a ninja today. We're going to throw our ninja right down here. Just a low-level ninja, all right? Just a low-level ninja. You can also use your abilities, which we'll talk about in just a second here. But Gwendolyn's abilities are probably the best abilities in the game. For a normal, regular player to learn how to use the abilities. They're just fantastic overall. So we want to show you guys how to use them properly, right? But the main thing we're going to do is we're going to get a really nice Razor Rotor's Heli. So we're going to get quad darts, we're going to get pursuit, and now this is our other targeting. Now we don't even need to control our Heli. We just let him do all the work for us. And that's why it's not bad to just kind of lock him in place for a little bit until we get what we need, which is pursuit, and let him fly around. And one of the recent changes to BTB6 that allows us to really get this extra popping power is going to be Razor Rotors over here. All right, so check this out. We get a Razor Rotor's Heli. And then you can go either way, faster shots or this guy. But this guy's going to give us that delicious camo detection. So we're going to get bigger jets, and we're going to get IFR. All right, this is a middle path heli. And this will allow us to just pop literally everything. We've got leads, we've got camos, we've got regular balloons, we've got purples we can pop. We can pop all types of balloons with this guy, and that's why he's so nice to have as a newer player. So we just know he does his own thing. He flies around. He's got infinite range, so it doesn't matter what map you put him on or where you put him. And we just know he's going to do a great job overall, and that's fantastic. And that's what we're going to leave him on. Razor Rotors, IFR, and that's fantastic. And the next thing we want to do is we want to start upgrading our ninja. All right, so extra camo detection again, fantastic. Let's get this. We're going to get a Bloonjitsu with Seeking Shuriken and Caltrops. Another very noobalicious upgrade, but a very good upgrade. All right, it just does work. Now, if you notice my positioning on this guy, what I wanted to do is I wanted to keep everybody in range of Gwendolyn. All right, that heated up is going to heat up my towers and make them better if I leave them in range. You can see the yellow kind of gooey deliciousness kind of coming off of them. So we want to leave them in range of her, and then we also want to get, again, as many places that we can shoot as possible. So this works out really well because we can hit up at the top, kind of hit them over here as they come around, kind of hit them again as they come over here, and for a fourth time, right before they leave, we can hit them. That's 4 shots that we can hit instead of just 3 shots with our Dart Monkey, and that's why this is pretty nice. So now check out how easily this Moab gets popped. I'm not even going to use my ability here, but watch how fast this guy's just going to get absolutely demolished here. Got a Bloonjitsu, got our Heli, got our Dart Monkey, everything works together there, and we take it down no problem. But we can make this a lot better. All right, this is one of the towers that if you're a new player, you have to learn how to use this guy. This is 100% important. The Alchemist is not a popping power tower. You don't put him in the front. You don't put him here to throw potions at the balloons. We use him to power up our towers. And this is, again, I think, one of the best towers in the game because he powers up your towers so gosh darn much. But you have to use them on very specific towers. That's the kind of hard part for newer players to learn about. I guess it's just a quick little guide here, is the more projectiles it has and the more medium it shoots, the better it's going to be. All right, if it shoots super duper fast, like, I don't know, like a sniper, that's not even a good example. Super fast like a super monkey, the alchemy isn't going to last very long. But if it shoots super duper slow like a cannon or a glue gunner, the alchemist isn't going to do much because it only affects a few shots, and that's about it. So the best thing to do is to use it on a medium shooting tower like a ninja, who's got a bunch of projectiles or a bunch of different shots that shoot out. And same thing with a heli pilot. It's got 4 darts that shoot out in one shot. And alchemizing those shots gives extra damage, pierce, and speed, and all that stuff. So let's alchemize these guys. And whenever you alchemize any tower, what you want to do is put them closest to the towers that you want to alchemize. Get them up to a 1, 2, 3, 4, and in my opinion, a 2. So a 4, 2, 0. So now we've got a fantastic combo of towers over here. This is like an almost unstoppable force here. Until we get to around probably 63 or 75, I think we could pop almost everything. That's the kind of crazy part about this. We're all set up already. We don't even need to think about what we're doing here. And then what I'm going to recommend to you guys is to also get used to one other support tower, and that is the village. And the reason why we're going to use this pretty much every single time I guess put them in range of whatever you can. I'm going to go for my hero and my heli pilot. And what we're going to do is we're going to get these guys up to jungle drums. All right. Now, what the village does is it gives you a little extra range, just automatically. And then it can give you other buffs. It can give you cam detection for all of your towers with the second tier upgrade here. It can save you money by discounting towers. Or, on top of that, you can end up just getting extra speed with the jungle drums. And in my opinion, jungle drums is pretty much always worth it. Especially if your hero's involved. You definitely want to get that going because, again, no matter what, your hero every single time is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So this jungle drums is actually going to be stronger over time, basically, because our hero is using all that extra juice. All right, now I think I said I wasn't going to get the Apache Dart ship earlier, but I think it's literally the easiest and most perfect upgrade to use because you can use it on any map here, and you just know you're going to do a great job. So we're going to go for it, Apache Dart ship. And there it is, boys. We did it. We beat hard. We don't need to build anything else for the rest of the game. So the kind of weird thing about BTD6 at this point, which I'm not sure is necessarily a good thing, is that pretty much any tower you build is going to be pretty gosh darn effective. Positioning is going to matter a little bit. Making sure you got them on the right targeting matters a little bit. Pretty much any tower you build is going to do something, right? There's no bad towers in Bloons Starter Fence 6. There's some that are better than others. There's no bad towers. So at this point, if you're like, I don't know what to build, but I'm beating the game, that's good. You don't need to worry about anything ever again. That's fantastic. But if you're learning about the game and you're not sure what to build, now is the time when you say, well, let's try out this other tower and see how much it works for us. The one thing that I will mention is that if you are trying out a tower, the main thing you want to do is you want to try to get the 3rd and 4th tier towers of that type. You rarely ever want to chill with just 2nd tier towers. Most of the time, 2nd tier towers are not very good, but 3rd and 4th tier towers are really good. 5th tier towers are obviously usually better, but it depends on the situation, and it depends if you actually know what you're doing with that thing, because you can easily screw it up and spend way too much money in a tower that has a weakness, you know, that you don't really think about. So you're better off just building 3rd tier and 4th tier towers, and just kind of checking them all out and see which ones you like at this point. You know, one of the nice sets of towers here is definitely military towers. They're going to have infinite range for you, which is awesome. But they usually require a little bit more micro or doing something kind of something that you have to work for instead of just them doing their own thing. Instead, what I would recommend is building yourself a safety net. All right, and one of the best safety nets in the game right now. For middle tier, up to around 80 or so, is probably going to be a 1, 2, 3, and 4 with fast production. Now, even if a Moab sneaks through, or even possibly like up to a BFB sneaks through, this guy's going to clean them all up. Every single round. It's going to be fantastic, man. Beautiful. I'm still really not too worried about the Bloons sneaking through, but if they do, we're going to be ready for it. Another really good tower that I'd recommend to a lot of people, if you're going to plan on going for those 5th tier towers. All right, in every single situation, this guy will be pretty much good. Even on chimps, even on Unpoppable, even on anything, this guy will just be good. He's not fantastic, but he's good. And that's why he's easy as a beginner player just to pop him down and let him do his job. We're going to go for a Crossbow Master. All right, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to afford him this game, but I would recommend if you're unsure on what to buy, a Crossbow Master is definitely not a bad idea at all. And if you're going to go for this guy, usually the Quick Shots is going to be your better combo. All right, and don't forget that we're actually buffing him with our Gwendolyn again. We're trying to keep all of our guys kind of in range of the buffs. In range of the village, in range of the Gwendolyn, and my 2 towers that are in range of my Alchemist over here. Now, if you look at the popping power of all of my towers right now, I have a feeling they're going to be kind of even. I think that the Ninja's going to be probably 2nd best, this guy's going to be 1st, and we're going to be kind of even throughout the rest of these guys. Ninja's got 41,000, this guy's got 160,000, so easily, you know, almost 4 times as much popping power as this guy. And we've got Lucky Clever, which has got 11,000 over here. All right, Gwendolyn, 22,000, and this guy, which is very recent, but he's got up to 4,000. So not bad at all. So to finish off this video for you guys, I wanted to give 2 quick shout-outs. All right. So if you guys don't know, you guys mean so much to me. And the people who support me and support my channel, I'm forever grateful to. You guys are seriously fantastic, and I can never thank you enough. But some of you guys stick out more than others in supporting me and supporting my channel. And I want to just say thank you guys so much. So, one thing that I allow them to do is, people who donate to my channel, I allow them to put a link in the description of my channel, and I give them a big shout out in my video. Just as a big, fat thank you to them for being awesome, you know? So, I gotta give a shout out to 2 people here. First of all, Compensator Bike. Thank you so much, man. You're fantastic. Thank you for supporting me and my channel. Sometimes you're a little rowdy, but hopefully we can work through that and be better friends in the long run, all right? And second of all, Invader Chris. Thank you so much. And by the way, first and second, not actually different here. Just A and number 1 and number A, okay? That's basically that's what these people are to me. And thank you so much, Invader Chris, again, for being an awesome person. And, you know, supporting my channel and, you know, obviously doing your YouTube dream over there is just fantastic. All right. And to anybody else who supports me, even just by pressing the like button, thank you so much. And if you guys are interested, they do have a link in the description down there you can check out that links themselves to them. All right. I'm not vouching for them or anything like that. I haven't checked out their channels, but if you do want to check it out, absolutely feel free. But again, just big shout out to them for supporting my channel. You guys are awesome. All right. So let's continue on here. We've got 3 more rounds to go, and as you can tell, this was the main god that we did most of our damage with. Once we can afford that $20,000 tower, we know we're pretty much set. All right, another thing that we could have done, probably should have done, is probably should have gotten this radar scanner, this camo detection. That would have made 78 just a little bit easier, but even if they did sneak through, we've got these spike balls in the back, and we didn't even use our abilities, which I didn't really use kind of at all today. All right, here's the Crossmaster. Check out the difference in popping power now. This is our first 5th tier tower. All right, again, useful in all situations. It just pops things. Pops mobs, pops balloons, pops oh my gods, pops whatever you want. If you need a little bit extra power, just at any point, you could just throw down your cocktail over here, get some burning action, and if not, you can also keg blast these guys and start to burn the Bloons to a crisp. And that is how we beat hard. So, I guess just overall, I don't want to tell you guys that you need to build this tower and this tower and this tower. These are the only towers to go for. I'm trying to give you generalizations. Because I don't want people to just copy me and say, oh, this didn't work exactly how I thought it did. I want you to be able to learn the game throughout, get a general understanding of the game, and realize that you can kind of do whatever you want and solve your own problems, rather than relying on me necessarily for a strategy exactly hand-fed to you. All right? I'd rather teach you how to catch the fish, rather than give you the fish itself. So anyways, if this again did help you guys out, press that like button for me and subscribe. And don't forget to check out those links down there if you guys are interested. Thank you very much to both of them for supporting my channel. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.